and welcome to Tarot Sherpa. I'm Christine, and today I will be your guide through the Universal Fantasy Tarot. Universal Fantasy Tarot was published by Lo Scarabeo in 2021. The author and illustrator is Paolo Martinello. Paolo Martinello is a freelance illustrator based in Bologna, Italy. He's also the author of the Epic Tarot and numerous comic and graphic design novels. So let's have a look at the deck. So it is a 78 card Rider-Waite-Smith deck. It's, like I said, it's a Lo Scarabeo publication. It's just in this well-loved little tuck tab box. I've had this deck for a few years. Really enjoy it. So it comes with a little white book. The little white book is 63 pages long. Those pages are divided between English, Italian, Spanish, French, and German. So you get about 14 pages of each language. So it starts out with 14 pages of English. And you get a unique spread. It's called the Castle with 15 Rooms. So it's a little bit of a choose your own adventure spread. And we'll do a follow-on video featuring that in a reading. So you've got 22 major arcana cards, Fool Through the World. The definitions are brief, but rather than really being definitions for the major arcana, you get more points to ponder. Like, for instance, the world. Material wealth can never compensate for the lack of inner peace. The world will be ours only if we are masters of our own soul. And then when you go into the minor arcana, for instance, the Five of Pentacles, too much worry about the future can keep us from enjoying the present. We have to remember that in life, as in every voyage, anxiety is never a good guide. So it's rather than being definitions with keywords and everything, it's just interesting points to ponder for each card. So, like I said, you have the 22 majors. You begin with the Fool, going all the way through to the World. I'll slow this down here in a minute and look at them card by card. It's just a quick overview here. The idea is that it taps into kind of this fantasy medieval flavor of artwork. And that's really the flavor and goal of this deck. So you've got Fool Through World, and you've got your four suits. You've got the Wands, with your Page, your Knight, your Queen, and your King for each suit. Your Cups. I love this big old flamingo hanging out in the cistern. It's a little bit surreal and kind of dreamy type of artwork, as well as being, in other words, just fantastical and kind of medieval flavored a little bit. Swords. Makes me think of the movie Kroll back in the 70s. And then Pentacles. All right, so let's slow down and look at this card by card. Okay, so let's look at this card by card. We got nice and close here, beginning with the Fool. The Magician. The High Priestess. There's a lot of detail in these cards, so you kind of have to spend a little bit of time looking at them closely when you're doing a reading. The Empress. The Emperor. The Hierophant. The Lovers. The Chariot. Strength. The Hermit. The Wheel. Justice. Hanged Man. Death, Temperance, the Devil, the Tower, the Star, the Moon, the Sun, Judgment, and the World. Next, we'll move on to the suit of Wands, beginning with Ace of Wands, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Page, Knight, Queen. And yes, we do have a cat in the Queen of Wands. Only Snuffles is a tiger this time. And the King. Following on with the suit of Cups. I don't know how medieval a flamingo in a cistern is, but it's pretty funny. I like the surreality of it. Two of Cups. Three of Cups. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Page. Knight. Queen. And the King. Next up is the suit of Swords, beginning with the Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, definitely a crawl reference there, 8, 9, 10, Page, Knight, Queen, and the King. Finally, we'll go to the suit of Pentacles with the Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Page, Knight, Queen, and the King. Well, I hope you enjoyed our journey through the University Fantasy Tarot. Roses and thorns for this deck. I see it as a rose because I really enjoy the fantasy genre. I love that 1970s Kroll the Conqueror, Conan the Barbarian kind of kind of illustration. Some other readers that I've talked to who use this deck or have tried to use this deck have given it a thorn for some of the little detailed, minuscule little things that are going on in this card. The cards are very busy, and so if you're not taking your time to really, or don't have time to really kind of analyze all of the little nuances of the card, it can get people can get bogged down in it. Also, it's a little bit more geared toward experienced readers since the book doesn't actually give definitions or keywords for each card. It rather depends on you to have already known those things and then kind of gives a point to ponder, a little bit of a psychological angle to the card, which I really like. But also, I've been doing tarot for a great many years, and so the lack of definitions isn't a hindrance to me. But if that's your case, then this may not be a first deck, but it could be a second, third, fourth deck once you're comfortable with the cards. All right, if you like this video, please hit like. If you like this type of content, please subscribe. I'm going to follow this up with a reading using this deck and the Castle of 15 Rooms spread in the book, so I hope that you will join me there. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.